welcome to another YouTube video. Hope you guys are having a great week. I think I should have the habit of introducing myself in every video because I realize not everybody knows me. So here goes. I am Pavitra and I am a designer, and I hope to make design videos and DIY videos every week. Sometimes I also like to make travel videos because I love traveling. So yeah, that's pretty much about me, and I'm really grateful for all the subscribers and I hope you guys stay. But otherwise, let's get on with the third step of the design series that I've been doing. I'll link down the first and the second step to the series in my description box. But other than that, let's jump right in the video. So I have a notebook because I just didn't want to miss out on any points. So today we're going to be discussing about affinity mapping and empathy mapping. These two steps are very important in any project process. It is something that will help you understand the users even better, and also kind of what features you want to have in your product and what you want the product to be itself. So that is something that is very important. But definitely don't spend too much time on this. Preferably like a day would be more than enough for this step. So what you want to basically do is you want to get these sticky notes, and what you want to do, like any sticky notes, just a lot of colorful ones, different shaped ones maybe, but I think colorful ones, square ones would be really good. And you want to get a huge wall, and you want your users to pen down everything that they think about your product or your problem statement, or just give them any situation and tell them to write down the pain points, constraints and goals, or any ideas that they might have for the situation. And you want to do the same thing for empathy mapping as well. But for affinity mapping, what you essentially want to find out is what your users feel about this problem statement or about the situation. And what you want your users to do is you want them to put them all in the wall. And even if you don't have users to do this for you, definitely get your team members. Let them study the data that you've collected, like you've done a lot of survey and research and literature review. That you can collect the data, and they can put them on the sticky notes and stick them all around the wall as well. So the basic idea behind this is to kind of get all the ideas, pain points, goals, everything on the wall. Don't think about grouping them right away. Don't do that. Just put everything on the wall, and then you can categorize them according to the different features, different goals, different pain points and everything like that. And also one thing to definitely remember is that you should not get overwhelmed by too much data. It's okay to have too many sticky notes. Just don't look at them and feel all like really overwhelmed and oh my god, I have too many things and I have to sit down and analyze them. Don't think about that. It's really good that you have a lot of data. And even if you have too less data, then don't worry as well. That just means maybe you've consolidated really well in your questions and you have a clear idea of what you want. So definitely don't worry about how much data you're collecting. And also one thing to definitely remember is to take a lot of pictures. You want to do this because there are times when I'll just put all these things and we've already come up with an idea, and you just take down all the sticky notes and throw them away. And later on, when you go ahead in the process, you want to go back and see what you've actually collected, and at that time it's really good to have pictures. So take a lot of pictures while you're doing the mapping, at the end of it, and close-up shots and everything like that. It's also really good to put in your portfolio, because as the interviewer is scrolling through your portfolio, they're going to look at it and get really impressed. So that as well, take a lot of pictures, and also feel free to add or take down any sticky note. If you think something is not relevant or related to your idea or problem statement, just take down the sticky note. And if you think you have any idea, put it up on there. It's totally flexible and you can change it as you want. And the second thing is empathy mapping. So empathy mapping is something where you have like a graph and you put like say, do, feel and think. So the idea behind this is, when a situation is given to a user or even to you, you might think and feel totally different things, and you might do something totally different. I want to take a very simple example, such as a person is in the airport and they just realize that their flight is delayed and they have to go to meet a client. Now what they think is, oh my god, I have to do this, I have to send out an email, I have to see if there's a sooner flight, I have to sit here and wait for a couple of hours, and what do I do at that meantime? You know, there's so many things that you're thinking, and you're feeling relatable things as well. You feel very anxious, you're worried, you're excited at the same time, you feel a little relief maybe because you're not prepared as much, so you feel a lot of things, but you do something that's probably not as dramatic. What you basically do is you send out an email to the client saying, okay, I'm gonna be late, and then you see if there is a next flight, and if there isn't, you just sit there and wait. That's all you do. So what you think and feel is totally different from what you're going to do, and what you want to do can be something that is part of think and feel, but you can't really do that. So essentially there are a lot of things that's going on in a user's mind, and you want to give the situation and try to find out what is that's going on in their subconscious head, and you want to find that, so that probably that is something that could help you in making your product even better and making your product even more reachable and a habit for the users. So yeah, I think these two steps are very important in your product creation. You should definitely do that, but don't spend too much time on this, because you know what, you're going to go forward and you're going to add more features, you're going to enhance your product for sure with much user research and usability testing. So definitely don't spend too much time on this, but definitely spend some time on this. Other than that, I think I'm gonna go now. It was great making this video, and I hope you find this video really informational. If you do, please like and share and subscribe. I post a video every week on design, DIY, travel, and other bunch of stuff. So I hope you guys like it. I'll move on with the next process next week, and please do remember to have your idea by now, because the next process is going to be very interesting and nice, creative. We're going to come up with storyboards and wireframes and prototyping, which is like the fun part of the product creation process. So definitely definitely get an idea by the end of this video. I hope to see you again next week. Have a great week and have a great spring. It's so nice and bright outside. I'm like, wow. And I'm going to a concert today, so that's why I'm all dressed up. I thought, you know what, I'm dressed up, I might as well shoot a video, because I hate like all getting dressed up, and every time I dress up I just shoot a video. So anyways, that's just too much information. I hope you guys have a great week. Please come up with an idea by next week, and we will continue on with the process. Bye.